The meaning behind strangest dog behaviors. Hey dog lovers, we all know how much our furry friends mean to us, but let's be honest, sometimes their behavior can leave us scratching our heads. Whether it's funny, embarrassing, or just plain bizarre, our dogs never cease to surprise us. That's why we've put together a list of things dogs do and what it all means. Get ready to gain a deeper understanding of your furry friend's behavior and have a few laughs along the way. Let's dive in. Why does your dog kick when you scratch its belly? Have you ever observed that when you pat your dog's belly, they begin to kick its back leg involuntarily? This is known as the scratch reflex. When you scratch your dog's belly, the nerves under their skin get activated and send a message to their spinal cord, causing the leg muscles to twitch and kick in an effort to remove any irritation. This is what causes your dog's leg to start moving uncontrollably. Why does your dog kick its feet after pooping? Although it may appear that your dog is trying to cover up its urine and feces, it's not. When your dog scratches the ground, it's actually releasing pheromones from the scent glands in its feet. This is the primary way your dog marks its territory and asserts its dominance as an alpha dog. Moreover, when your dog sniffs another dog's poop, they're not just smelling the feces, but also the pheromones left behind by the other dog through kicking the dirt. This form of communication allows your dog to warn other dogs of potential danger and even signal their sexual availability. Why is your dog dragging its booty on the floor? Although it's not a laughing matter and is often embarrassing for the pet owner, when a dog drags its bottom on the ground, it's known as scooting and is usually a sign that something is irritating your dog. This irritation is often due to infection, inflammation, or worms, and is usually associated with anal sac problems. Dogs have anal sacs on both sides of their rear end, which contain a strong, unpleasant-smelling liquid that they use to communicate with other dogs. These sacs can become blocked, inflamed, or infected, causing pain and discomfort for the dog, which leads to scooting and sometimes licking the affected area to relieve the discomfort. Why do dogs hump? Have you ever wondered why your dog starts humping your leg or your guest's leg in your home? It's not always a sexual behavior. Rather, dogs often hump to establish their dominance or release energy when they're overexcited or anxious. Sometimes they do it to show their owners or guests who rules the house. Another thing to know is that humping isn't limited to male dogs, females do it too. If you feel embarrassed by this behavior, you can distract your dog with a toy. Fun fact: another strange behavior I bet you didn't know about is that dogs exhibit pooping along a north-south axis. It sounds unbelievable, but a 2-year study involving 70 dogs found that they prefer to poop facing the north-south magnetic axis. Dogs are in tune with the magnetic fields of the Earth and plan their bowel movements accordingly, ignoring their personal preferences. The study included 37 different breeds, 5,582 urinations, and 1,800 defecations. So the next time you take your dog for a walk, you might want to bring a compass along. Is your dog twitching in their sleep? Let me tell you why. When dogs enter the REM stage of sleep, they can start dreaming, and the movements they make during this stage are typically a response to what they are experiencing in their dreams. Additionally, dogs have the ability to sense when their owners are feeling sad or upset, and they often show empathy by offering comfort and support during these times of distress. Why is your dog sleeping on your clothes? When your dog chooses to sleep on your clothes or in your bed, it is a sign of affection. Dogs have a strong sense of smell, and they're drawn to your scent. Sleeping on your clothes or in your bed makes them feel closer to you and brings them comfort. Why does your dog like to sit on your feet? Dogs sitting or laying on your feet is a way of marking their territory and signaling to other dogs that you belong to them. But it's not just a territorial behavior, this is also a way of showing affection towards you, similar to how you choose to sit close to your loved ones or your friends. Why is your dog staring at you? Dogs stare at humans for various reasons, and one of the primary reasons is to get cues or indications about what will happen next. They watch us closely, waiting for specific actions that might affect them, such as picking up the leash for a walk or giving a command that will lead to a reward. Dogs may also stare to manipulate their owners into giving them what they want, like begging for food at the dinner table. Another reason dogs often tend to stare at you is as a way of showing their affection towards you. What does it mean when dogs squint their eyes? Dogs will squint their eyes as a sign of peaceful intentions. When a dog squints their eyes while looking at you, it means they're showing their affection towards you and want your attention. Additionally, when dogs squint their eyes, it is an indication that they are not interested in rough play or any form of aggression. Why do dogs like to roll in the grass? Dogs roll in the grass for various reasons, such as scratching an itch, changing their body scent, marking the territory, and for instinctual reasons. It could also be because it feels good. But did you know that rolling on grass is an instinctual behavior that dates back to the days of wild ancestors, masking their scent during the hunt? The hunched-over posture in dogs is often seen when they are feeling fearful, vulnerable, or have been abused, attacked, or scolded. By hunching over, they try to make themselves small and almost invisible. What does it mean when a dog licks you? There are multiple reasons that cause this behavior, but it could be to display affection and love, to groom you as a sign of care, or simply because they enjoy the taste of your salty skin. However, their licking behavior could also be part of their survival instinct. For instance, in the wild, wolves regurgitate food for their young pups, and the pups will lick the meat from their mother's mouth. This instinctive licking behavior may have been passed down in dogs' DNA. Sometimes a person's reaction to a dog's licking behavior, such as laughing, smiling, or petting, can reinforce and encourage the behavior. What is urine marking and what does it mean? Dogs tend to engage in scent marking behavior by urinating on vertical surfaces and raising a leg. This is used to indicate to other dogs that the marked area belongs to them and to communicate their reproductive status and social rank. Dogs that are not neutered or sprayed are more likely to exhibit this behavior than those that are. Why does your dog curl up like a fuzzy bagel? If your dog curls up with its head resting on its tail and tucks its paws underneath itself, it could be trying to preserve body heat and protect its vulnerable body parts. This sleeping position is commonly used by animals in the wild as it helps conserve warmth and safeguard vital organs. This position is referred to as a fuzzy bagel or a donut sleeping position. What is it that makes your dog dig around all the time? There are several reasons why your dog keeps digging around your yard. Some dogs may dig to bury toys or bones to protect them from other animals, and on hot days, dogs may dig to cool off. Pregnant dogs may dig a hole as a nesting instinct to create a comfortable place for their puppies. However, in most cases, dogs dig simply because they are bored or for entertainment purposes. Does your dog bring you gifts? Have you ever wondered why? To show their affection and desire for attention, dogs may bring you a gift such as a shoe or a toy. But there are also dogs that engage in destructive chewing behaviors such as chewing on furniture or objects in the house and may be experiencing boredom or separation anxiety. To alleviate this behavior, the dog may require more exercise, play, and physical activity to expend their energy. Why do dogs howl? Dogs howl to communicate, get attention, and let others know they are there. They may also howl in response to sounds like an ambulance or police sirens because these noises are within the same frequency range as they are hearing. Therefore, when dogs howl at a siren, they're merely responding to its fellow helpers. Finally, why do dogs yawn? Dogs yawning doesn't necessarily mean that they are tired, contrary to what most people think. In fact, dogs use yawning as a means of communication. They tend to yawn when they feel anxious or uncomfortable in a new environment or around other dogs, especially puppies. Moreover, dogs yawn to convey that they pose no threat to other animals or people. It is a way for them to communicate that they feel anxious but are not aggressive. Dogs actually use the body language to avoid conflict. Additionally, dogs may yawn when they feel stressed, scolded by their owners, or in other anxiety-inducing situations. Finally, yawning can be a way for dogs to control their excitement when they see their owner preparing to take them for a walk with a leash. Hopefully, we managed to resolve your doubts and you know now a lot more about what causes your dog to behave a certain way. With all that being said, this brings us to the end of today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and make sure to hit that bell button so you can get notified whenever there's a new video ready for you and your furry friend to watch.